Hello again there, YouTubers. This is a evening video. It's actually today is Ruel's birthday, and he's 38 years old today, and he's the husband of Lizelle, and he's also, because Lizelle is our most trusted here, and they're here living our property with their two daughters, and Ruel is Lilibeth, my wife's brother, one of many. So yeah, there's the sun on the tower tonight. Looks very beautiful, and you can hear Ruel singing, doing a little singing, doing a little karaoke, having a little get together, you know, family bonding. That's what Philippines is about. The family's so big, 11 brothers and sisters Lilibeth has, so, and plus her father's still alive, so we have lots of occasions here. And that's, you know, that's just birthdays and that kind of thing. That's not included Christmas, Easter, fiestas. It's pretty constant here in the Philippines. There are lots of occasions, right? Because what else are people gonna do? Most people, like I was saying in another video, it's 55% poverty level here in the Philippines. But you know what? That statistic is meaningless to the Filipinos. Meaningless. They're just happy in their lives of what they'd always done. They know no different, and they're happy about it. So that's the thing. People put these labels and statistics on everything, and it means nothing really to the people here at the Philippines. You know, very, very meaningless to them. So I'm just kind of doing my property walk around here this morning. Oh, I did have a nice gift today, arrival, my new boots. It came Amazon. It's like my second order now. Or actually it was my third order. And I used to buy Amazon constantly, thousands, when I was working a good job, you know, and I didn't have time to shop. Amazon, that was it. And then ever since, what, 5 to 7 years or so since I've been here in the Philippines, I've never had the opportunity to order Amazon until this year. Finally this year, where now they have a big warehouse in the Philippines, and they have a lot of shipping here to this country. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I mean, I used to get Lazada since I've been here for the last, what, 2 to 3 years, which is really nice. It was almost like Amazon, a lot of things I could get from there. But it was kind of more like Alibaba, more of a Chinese supplier of everything, but Amazon is mostly Chinese products too. So if America ever goes to war with China, they're in a world of hurt, because the people are going to suffer for years until we get manufacturing back to the US, because everything comes from China. I mean, everyone knows that for years and years now, right? So good luck to those people that want to go to war with China. I mean, I don't want to go to war with anyone, right? What's the first thing that the Christians should do? Do no harm to others, protect the innocent. Yeah. I mean, they're all about business. But that's all you hear on the news in the U.S. is they want to go to war with everybody. Why? Because the whole system of the U.S. is based the country upon stealing from the citizens of the U.S. for years and years and years illegally, through illegal taxes and illegal everything. I mean, the whole system is collapsing now, because no one's going to put up with it anymore. And you know what? They deserve it. The government needs to change big time in the U.S. I mean, it used to be the greatest country in the world, and now the worst, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, people have pensions there, and they're going to lose all their money pretty soon the way things are going with all the banks going down and everything. Good luck. So, just relaxing here. The Golden Palace swimming pool. Crystal clear water. We're supposed to have a group of swimmers tomorrow. They're going to have a good time, I'm sure. As long as the power stays on. So we've only had 2 blackouts today. Usually it's been 3 to 5 blackouts every day, but the day's not over yet. So that's just one thing you got to get used to, especially if you don't have a generator. But I'm going to get battery banks for my solar system. Yeah, for sure. That will solve a lot of the problems, because it's just automatic. The batteries take over right away every time there's a power outage, so I don't even have to go out and start a generator or nothing. The batteries will pick it up, and most of these, I'd say 70% of the blackouts that we have are anywhere from 10 minutes to 1 hour. So that's majority of them, and the batteries, with an automatic pickup of the battery banks, that's like the ideal perfect situation. And then if we find out that it's going to be a 8 to 10 hour blackout, which is their scheduled maintenance or something like that, when they got line work or stuff to do, then we got a generator. Just turn that puppy on. So yeah, I'll eliminate majority of the frustration once I get that battery bank. But that, like I was saying in another video, that's 10,000 US dollars, right? That's like 500,000 pesos. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough when you're on a tight budget, which we're on a tight $1,700 a month US budget. We got 2 remittances that come in every single month. And you know, I have 10 people here, plus my dog Rosie, that you know, that depend on that until my Social Security kicks in a little over 2 years. So once that kicks in, shouldn't be no problem if it's available at that time. I always say if, because I never depend on anything anymore. You should depend upon your own self and your own plans, because if you're depending on anything else, you're going to be disappointed. For sure. So anyway, well, I hope you find my channel. It's, you know, I'm Edward. I'm a foreigner, escaped to the Philippines is my channel, and I've been going for a little less than 2 months now. So I'm having fun with it. I just found an app in the App Store where I can make better thumbnails for my videos, so that's a big deal. And then I really want to start editing my videos a lot more. I just got to find a good editing program and really get into it and learn more, right? And I love learning a little bit more every single day, so I got some real great ideas for editing videos for the Philippines. And I started my channel because I figure I should have started it 2-3 years before I started my construction here. But at that time, Lilibeth, my wife, she didn't want anything to do with not being private. She wanted privacy and stuff. So what are you gonna do? You know, you gotta roll with it. Sometimes you don't have a choice. So, but now that I'm started the channel, finally convinced her, you know, hopefully I can provide some information to you guys that will help you out if you come into the Philippines. Because, like I say, it's the only Christian-based country in all Southeast Asia. There's lots of U.S., American, and first world country expats here because it's all English. You know, they teach Filipinos the English as a second language in all the schools, so it's way easier to cope here. Even though the communication's still a problem sometimes, it's nothing compared to some of the other third world countries, Southeast Asia. And why do we come to Southeast Asia? Everyone has lots of reasons, but the biggest reason is it's so inexpensive to live, right? There's no way I could care for myself, an autistic child, a 3-year-old child, wife, dog, and 8 other people. There's no way I could do that in the U.S. or a first world country. It ain't happening. And plus, I could barely do it on my own because I'd be required to have insurance, medical insurance, auto insurance. I don't have to have any of that here. Nothing. Zero. If you want to, you can. If you want to waste your money. But you buy yourself a vehicle, pay it off right away, cash everything. Everything's cash here. You put your wealth in gold and you use cash. You can use credit cards in some bigger cities, bigger malls and stuff like that. But why? You know, I use credit card only for my Amazon orders. I have one credit card. I don't even have a debit card anymore. So yeah. And everything's in my Filipino wife's name. You know, and my son, my half Filipino son, right? And that's perfect as far as I'm concerned. I've used all my pension from my work in the oil field for buying all the properties that we have and to building this Golden Palace, swimming pool and tower. I mean, that's what I've chosen to do. A lot of people want to just save their money and, you know, just enjoy life and, you know, in restaurants and travel and stuff like that. Well, I did all my traveling a couple years before I retired. So, and that was the point, because I knew that if I start traveling once I'm retired, that maybe my health is not good enough to travel at that time. So I tried to get it done as soon as possible. So, but everyone has their own plan, right? But that's one thing you definitely have to have is a plan. 5 years plus before you retire, have a good plan. You know, really figure out what you want to do. Some people want to buy land, some people want to lease land, build a house, some people just want to rent. I mean, that's all great. Whatever your budget's going to handle, whatever you think you want to, whatever your lifestyle is, right? So if you want to have children, if you don't want to have children, if you're just only dating, that's can be lots of problems. But once you're married, you're really tied down too, and then your wife wants to have children. So, you know, you got to consider all those things. So, but I have zero regrets coming here to the Philippines. There's other reasons other than affordability of why I came to the Philippines. A lot of you already know part of my faith says that the in Bible prophecies, Bible learning, the Garden of Eden is here in the Philippines. That's where the original Garden of Eden was. All the gold that was used to build King Solomon's temple in Israel all came from the Philippines. It was called Ophir, this country, years ago, but now it's called the Philippines only because the Spanish conquered the Philippines 300 and some years ago. I guess it was 400 years ago now, because they controlled it for 300 years before they gave it up to, actually they sold it to the Americans. Americans had it for like 50 years and then gave the Philippines their independence. But yeah, there's many reasons, right? This place is filled with gold, massive amounts of gold. You just got to find it. And I've done a little bit of prospecting already. I've struck out so far, but I got a couple other locations I want to go to in the next couple months, and I'll definitely video that when I do it. So, and like I say, everything grows like weeds here. And when I say everything, I mean like unbelievable plants, flowers, I mean orchids, anything you can imagine, fruits, vegetables. I mean, you'll never, ever have a problem surviving. And that's another way that we make money here. Some of the land that we bought, we produce coconuts. You know, that the harvest is 3 times per year. And that's a big chunk of money. Not massive, but it keeps the family working, and it gives us a little bit extra money every few months. So yeah, it's all good. I mean, you just got to figure out ways you can generate income here. There's ways, you just got to figure it out. And then the last way of generating money that I have the swimming pool, of course, and we have the coconut production. And then we have solar, right? All my solar system. That's going to be a net meter now. Within the next couple months, I hope. It's progressing now. After 8 months, maybe within a couple months, I'll have my meter. And then my electric bill will drop to 0, and I'll be making credits every single month, right? And then at the end of the year, those credits are paid in cash. So, and then they wipe your credits clear or to 0 on January 1st, and then you start over again. So there's 3 ways right there that it's, I've discovered of ways to earn income in the Philippines. And there's so many others too. These creators on YouTube, right? YouTube channel, start a YouTube channel. I mean, I'm not monetized yet, but maybe someday I will be. But that's the key. Keep your options open on what is available out there in the world in your retirement. You got to stay busy anyways, right? You're just going to lay around by the pool all day, right? I mean, you can do that for a while, but that gets old quick. So keep busy, have multiple streams of income coming in, and you're going to do fine. Just don't get crazy, and you're going to be fine. So take care out there, y'all. God bless, and thanks for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.